This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. How's your social battery right now? Are you feeling drained? Or are you bursting with energy? It can be easy to ignore our social battery and spread ourselves too thin, especially with all the social gatherings picking up after the winter. Therapy can give you the self-awareness to build a social life that doesn't drain your battery. I've had therapy. I recommend therapy to everyone. It's just really helpful. We take classes and learn skills in all sorts of facets of our life, but often we don't learn the skills we need in the most important part of our life, how we live, how we think. Therapy can be extremely beneficial for way more than you think. And if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist. And if you want to switch therapists, anytime you can change, no additional charge. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/ballers today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ballers.
What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
What was that?
I actually liked the ending.
Yeah, I like that it was different.
Trying to figure out what does an alien sound like?
Not like that. That's a robot.
How many have you met, Jason?
2.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Both of them sound like this.
They got a real deep baritone.
Yeah,
they
with
are.
a southern accent. It's weird.
They're coming with us.
It is very surprising.
Welcome into the Spitballers. No, I liked it, Mike. That was good. We've got a fun show for you today. We're coming into the studio fresh off of what might as well have been Spitballers discussion around the lunch table.
Ah, yes.
And we were talking about many things, one of which was just that there are 2 types of toilets. There's the elongated toilet, and then there's the, I guess you would just call it more of a...
It's round. Round or
round
elongated.
toilet.
Yeah. Basically what you call it is you'd call it a toilet, elongated, or you'd call it grandma's toilet, which is the round.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to bring up is that, like, there's one toilet that I know of
Elongated.
that is not elongated.
You, like, in your life, you know where
There's one right now.
elongated toilet is.
And every time I sit on that, it's a real surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
you,
it's
you
not-
don't fit.
I feel like the toilet is elongated now. We made it's not like people are saying when they're building new houses, Mike. I'm sure you weren't like, hey, make sure you get elongated
No,
toilets. You
'cause
just said, get me some of these toilets.
That is the standard. But I did have, growing up, one of my best friends, it was a triple whammy, guys.
Okay. Carpeted bathroom.
Carpeted bathroom.
I knew that was coming.
Rounded.
Oh.
That's 2.
And the cushy
Oh!
seats.
The cushy seat.
Now
That's like
it
the grandma
was
toilet.
Terrible.
of the 3, I don't mind the cushy seat.
No,
I'm
Jason,
just
that's the
saying-
worst one.
No, it's not the worst
If you're
one.
there too long, there's a peeling sound when you stand up.
There always is.
No, no. When you sit down and it goes, there's just fecal bacteria just jettisoning
Now, I
out
haven't-
into the room.
I have not given thought to the
So gross.
bacterial ramifications
Neither
of a
did the
cushy
installers.
toilet seat. But at least it's comfortable. It doesn't get as cold.
I will say a cold toilet seat's no fun. But my question is like human society, we have changed. We have become, in America, we're larger individuals than we used to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you go to old Broadway theaters,
Oh, yeah. Go to Richard Rogers and try to squeeze in there.
I mean, those are seats made for tiny people that apparently used to be normal people.
Did this just happen or something?
No.
That was a real specific call.
Well, that's where Hamilton is.
Yes.
And so it's
that's
like,
the one I'm thinking of, actually.
okay.
But
it's insane.
But
It's
even,
insane.
like,
I know I'm fat and like regular size seats that people comfortably fit in. Yeah, I don't like them. No one. Like I don't care who you are. You're going to go sit in that. And unless you're a child, you're going to go, what is happening in this theater?
It's a theater for children. And, even like roads, a lot of older roads are thinner. And then you get to like the outskirts of town that are newly developed, and it's larger roads because our cars are bigger and our bodies are bigger. My question is there another tier of toilet coming? Is there a longer, super elongated?
Elongated?
Is it wider and longer? Is it just
we're going wider?
We're going wider.
I think we're going with.
Does that mean we're back to round? Just
just
scaled up?
Oh, I think
that's
so.
what it would be.
Because if you go further forward, you're gonna have to remake all the bathroom stalls.
The problem though is still the children. Because children
they'll fall in.
The children still need
another one
toilets.
fell in.
We lost another one to the super toilet.
All right, that was the sidebar, but we're feeling good. We're ready for a show. We've got Would You Rather and a brand new game on today's show. I'm still deciding what it's going to be called.
Ooh, fun!
I haven't made my final
game within the game.
My final determination, but let me tell you, the name will be good. And then we are drafting things that we would put into a time capsule for the aliens to find.
Yes.
Now, when I made it,
catchy name.
I was figuring, it's a short, brief, quick name. I was figuring like this might be millions of years. This might be hundreds of thousands of years, whatever. It's been a while, and they're going to find this, and what are we going to put in there? What message do we want to send to the man that scatted at the beginning?
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm going to translate that later, though, guys.
Thank you. Yeah,
it was all my picks actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go.
Would you rather?
Larry from the website says, would you rather have your sneezes always smell like you have farted, or every time you fart, it is as loud as a sneeze?
Okay. So there's no silent farts anymore.
No, not in this world. Well, there could be. If you take the sneezes smell like farts.
Dude, you can't take that one.
I can stop myself from sneezing 100% of the time.
But it's awful.
Does it actually, like, bother you to stop a sneeze?
Yeah, it
I put it on hold, and maybe later that day.
It brings me physical pain.
There are
actually
really.
Stop
I can
it.
just put my finger on my nose and it stops
I can do it, but it is awful.
There are times where you can't stop a sneeze.
If you're sick.
You're
if
sick and you've got the sneezes.
Or one can just sneak up on you.
I actually, like, when I last had COVID and didn't know I had it, I thought I was just coming down with a cold or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was woken from sleep via sneeze multiple times. And it's unbelievably weird. It's not like I woke up a little bit and then I sneezed. I woke up middle of the sneeze.
Wow, I can't imagine what that would be like.
Who did that?
Yes, it was like, it was so jarring, and like
There's someone in my room.
I was like, how can my body do this? Like, how can it get halfway?
Your body started sneezing while sleeping.
Yes.
And did
and it
that
smelled like farts. No, I didn't.
Did that have dream ramifications? Like,
no. I mean, I was awake.
Okay, because I know sometimes when something's about to happen in real life, right before you wake up, you dream it or you dream something like it.
It's when you wake up with the pee-pee pants.
Exactly. It's like,
my gosh.
I'm peeing into a river right now, and this beautiful dream. Oh, I peed a bad. Why didn't you just wake me up?
I just like the idea that your dream is this beautiful river, and your thought is like, I shall pee in it.
It feels good to relieve myself in this river.
Not the actual.
It's a bed.
Pee-pee pants part. Have you never had that happen?
100% when I was a kid that happened. Where you?
No, I'm saying like not now. I'm saying you don't actually go, but in your dream, something is happening involving the bathroom, and then you wake up.
Yes.
Like, oh
yes,
man,
100%.
Yes,
that was close.
Yeah, I'm peeing into a river, and then I wake up and go, get my feet on the floor, go walk, get there.
I feel like the less consequential one here is I can always stop a sneeze.
You can't always stop a toot.
Ooh.
I think I can always stop a toot.
Both are unpleasant.
Okay, so which one?
bag.
I'm not sure. I'm undecided. Convince me.
I think that if you sneeze and it smells like a fart, that's a big problem.
It's it's already at nose level.
Yes.
Like if you fart in a room, you can escape the room before it reaches people a lot of the time.
And it feels like it would spread more.
one of
quicker.
these
We've seen
is
those diagrams of diseases.
Yeah.
one of these is just normal. Okay, every time you fart, it's as loud as a sneeze. Okay, now, not every time I fart is as loud as a sneeze, but I got farts I can rip, brother.
Right.
I can sneeze out a fart,
Don't
no
talk-
problem.
Don't call me your brother in this one.
So this is just like, and honestly, I love it. Sometimes I probably
You
more
love it?
love it.
Oh, so you would regret losing that?
I honestly would I am more disappointed when I can't rip a good one than I am for the opposite. Like if I've got a real,
if you could guarantee they all are loud, you'd be happy.
I mean, sometimes you need to silently fart. Like that is a necessity in certain situations. But generally
If
speaking,
I knew this was the first question, I would not have brought up the toilet from earlier.
My most common fart where I feel comfortable farting, I want it to rip. I want it to be loud. I want it to be heard. I want it to be impressive.
That's in his music studio.
But if
Want it to be recorded.
I was around someone and they sneezed,
There's got to be somebody that's recorded all their farts.
no, there doesn't. No, there doesn't. There's nobody on planet Earth that has recorded all their farts. It's like there's just gotta be. Someone
Come on,
grew
dude,
up
that's-
thinking, I can't fart yet. I don't have my
You
recorder.
just see him panicking, fumbling, trying to
You've
get their
seen
phone out.
TLC? There's freaks out there, man.
Yeah, but all their farts.
Well, from the time they decided.
Yeah, but just imagine being the other person, right?
Yeah.
Someone sneezes near you, oh, God bless you. And then you're like, what? Why does it smell like, I would assume that sneeze leaked the fart out.
The silent
Yeah,
one.
it was a cover up.
Yeah. Oh, is it cover up or a force out?
What if?
Have either of you
Yes.
sneezed so hard it made you fart?
No.
It's
Yeah,
happened.
it's happened a
No.
couple times.
You all sneezing
And-
too hard.
Yeah.
And when it happens, two things.
getting-
One, it's shocking. It's shocking because you're like, no, I did not just do that. The other is sometimes that hurts because
Yes.
it's like
Yes.
actually.
Oh, is that like you shouldn't be doing, what is it, yawning and sneezing at the same time or something will kill you?
I
Oh,
think that's
what's
a-
the saying?
No, it was the.
You can't sneeze and
if you
close your
hold your-
mouth or something?
It was if you with your eyes open.
Yeah, if you sneeze with your eyes open,
And then
your
your
eyeballs
eyes,
will
they-
pop out.
That's the urban legend,
Yes.
right? What if farts were 100% contagious?
Like a yawn.
Yeah. No, like scientifically, if you let one go, the people around, your fart always started with another person.
Yeah, so then
It'd
every
be
time I
better.
fart, I would
The whole
blame.
ro-
I would blame someone else.
The whole room just
I'd
lights
be
up.
like, who farted first?
All right, I will. This is one of the most undecided ones I've had. I will get rid of. I don't want my sneezes to smell like farts.
Yeah, I'm going
Me
loud
either.
as a sneeze.
Yep.
Because honestly, being sick when you smell it yourself,
Of course,
and
but
I know, you like taking a little whiff of your own stuff, but that isn't true if you farted like 1,000 times in a day.
oh, I'm taking 1,000 whiffs.
All right, I'm moving on. Sorry, everybody. Ben from the website.
And the craziest part about that
Oh goodness.
is it doesn't matter. Like, well, I thought he was going to say, well, when you're like sick and you got the
Yes, that
sick
is what I was
farts,
gonna say.
You got the real bad farts.
Yeah, you still
But it's like, ooh, whoa, that's
guys.
impressive.
I work with some sick freaks.
Ooh, man.
You should be on TLC.
My eyes are burning.
We're being honest.
Yeah.
And everyone else out there is going, yeah.
Yeah, if
that's-
they're
guess
driving
you're-
alone in the car,
Yeah.
they're going, yeah,
I guess you're
kind
kind of curious if it's worse than the one
Yeah,
before.
you can tell the truth.
Ben from the website. Would you rather? This is a weird question. Would you rather rid the world of lemons or limes?
Oh man.
I don't
Interesting.
understand this at all because to me there's a hierarchy of the fruits. And lemon is not like limes are above lemon no matter what.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like
Interesting.
and that is
Do you enjoy lemonade? Do you like lemonade? Do you
Yeah, I
drink
do like
from
lemonade,
time to-
yeah.
You ever drink lime?
I have.
Just lime juice?
It's actually not as good.
yeah.
But I also always ask for like if I'm having water or soda water, I get it with a lime, not a lemon. I like the flavor of a lime.
Yeah.
If I was choosing two candies, I would choose a
Oh, lime
lime
candy.
flavor over a lemon.
But no lemon desserts now. Now it's lime desserts.
You make a good point.
Does
Maybe
anyone
this isn't as
Key
do
dog-
lime
lime?
pie.
Yeah, but that's gross.
No, my gosh.
But do people do lime cookies? Is that a thing?
That can't
I've
be a
had
thing.
it. Yeah, I've had a
A
lime
lime
dessert.
bar?
They're not as good. A lime bar, if it's key lime.
When you're going for sweet, lemon is better. Lemon mixes better with sugar.
Lemon's more versatile than lime is. But I just feel like it's the worst fruit, man.
I like limes more too.
Like
So I'm on your side.
Nobody here is taking the lemon Starburst first.
But there's no lime star.
No, but if there was, I would take it first.
Yeah,
No, I don't
100%.
think so.
What?
I don't
Over the
think
lemon
so.
one?
I think that
Oh, man.
there's a reason lime Starbursts don't exist, and it would be worse than the lemon.
There's not even lemon soda. They have to put lime in it to make it better.
That's true.
There's no. I mean,
Wait, well, there's
Lemon lime.
Yeah, but there's like sparkling lemonades, which is
Yeah.
basically a soda.
and delicious.
It is very good. Sparkling lemonade is
Which
great.
let me take a totally different angle. Which plant has bigger thorns?
Which
Because they both got thorns,
Do
right?
which- do they have
tree?
thorns?
Yeah, lemon trees definitely have
Oh,
thorns.
for sure. Like big old
I just was
giant thorns.
I had just picked some lemons, and
I bet you cut yourself.
the tree got me.
Yeah.
It's-
They don't want you picking
No, it doesn't. Which is what's the deal with that?
them.
lemon
That goes
tree?
back to creation right there,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Like the
Come and get the fruit.
well, I'm saying
I dare you.
the seeds to make more trees are in the lemons.
Yeah.
And it needs someone else to spread these things out. And it's like, no,
It's
don't
fine
you
just
dare.
dropping them and letting them rot and let all the ants get them.
Yeah,
They
don't-
both have thorns.
Oh, a lime tree has thorns
Yeah.
too? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the lemons. I think there are more things that are lemon flavored. Like I actually,
There are more, I would agree.
There's
I-
definitely more.
when I
But
personally
that's like vanilla. Vanilla has the most.
am
And you
going
don't-
to my refrigerator for the rare purpose of I need a lemon or I need a lime. I'm usually a lime more often than a lemon for a recipe or something like that. But it's not that common either way. And I'm just thinking about all the lemon things in the world I enjoy and all the lime there aren't any. They're like all the lime things. Like there's not that many lime.
I'd rather have a
flavored
key
things.
lime pie than any lemon dessert.
I would rather take a key lime pie and throw it in the garbage and eat
Wait,
a lemon.
you don't like them either?
and eat a lemon meringue. No, key lime's disgusting.
Oh.
Wait, you both think that?
Uh-oh.
This is
I don't,
not.
I don't,
How's that feel, Jay?
It feels bad sharing a dessert take
This
with
is just
you.
two dudes smelling their own farts and throwing lime
Key lime
desserts
pie?
in the trash.
Because it's not good.
Key lime pie is so good. Deucers, what are you shaking your head about?
I'll take lemon meringue 100% of the time over key lime.
I
You
love
can-
key lime.
All right. Well, doesn't help anything. All right. So I guess it's settled then. Are you, Mike? If you like a lemon meringue,
I'm going to keep the – no.
you're keeping the lime.
I'm keeping the lime.
I'm keeping the lime. All right. Interesting. I just was informed that there were lime flavored.
No, it's on Etsy.
Oh, it's on Etsy. Okay.
Wait. So
Maybe there were lime Starbursts and they didn't
Some-
pass the test.
someone bought them all.
All right. One more here, guys, before we try our new game on for size. Skip from the website. Would you rather shake someone's hand if it is wet or dry after? Wait, what?
Oh, I get this. So someone just
Yeah.
comes out of the bathroom, and it's and it's a
back.
handshake moment.
We're back, baby.
Okay. Would you rather their hand be dry or wet?
I have a very strong answer for this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wet.
You're
What's-
going with wet?
How wet?
It's
There were no towels in the bathroom. They washed their hands.
yeah, they did a
Did they rub it on their
they did a
hands
couple
first?
No, just a couple shakes.
Uh,
Now, I guess the argument is if it's wet in your head, you go, they definitely washed their hands.
Correct.
Now, did they wash with soap? Did they just do a little spritz
Mhm.
onto the water? You don't know.
You don't know.
But
Did they not wash their hands and cover themselves in pee-pee? You
Right.
don't know.
We
if
don't
it's
know.
completely dry, are you presuming that not that they're patient enough to have dried it perfectly, but that they just didn't wash?
You probably, if they come out and give you a hearty handshake right out the bathroom door and it's dry as a bone, you probably know they did not wash their hands. But you could tell yourself that they
Yeah.
washed their hands and dried it perfectly before leaving the restroom. They didn't, but you could tell yourself that.
But if it's wet, you know that they washed. They made an effort.
They rinsed.
Why? Yeah, but that's still like the true danger is the germs, right?
Yeah.
I'll take a
think
moist hand.
I think I'm
that's so
on the other
gross.
side. I want the dry.
I want give me a dry handshake.
Mike and I are in sync
It's weird
today.
because
It's
even
too gross.
even though the wet hand means they washed, there's nothing that won't make me think for just a tiny minuscule second that they either peed on their hand or they put their hand in a toilet.
Yeah, 100%. Wait, back up. You think they put their hand in a toilet?
I'm just saying, if you associate moisture,
I dropped my ring in there.
if you associate moisture with I'm not saying either one's logical. They also probably didn't pee on their whole hand, Jason. But the bathroom, you come out of the bathroom. What's wet in the bathroom? Pee and toilet water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then the sink
and sink water.
But yes, I'm going dry.
I want dry because here's what's funny is I've been in the situation where I come out of the restroom and have to shake hands. And I feel worse when I just wash my hand if it's wet. I feel like they're going to think I got pee-pee
I won't
hands.
do it.
Yeah, you got to go
I'll say,
fist
sorry,
bump.
I just washed my hands.
I go fist bump.
I'm going to come out and say, sorry, I don't wash my hands.
Sorry, sorry. Sorry, I put my hand in the toilet.
Reach out
Okay.
with both hands.
It's too gross.
I think
shaking
we
a wet
agree.
hand is too gross.
All right, let's take a quick break and we'll come back with a brand new game.
What time is it? Game time.
And what is the
Yeah,
game
what-
we're playing?
I think we all know what the name of the
Yeah,
game
we
is.
do.
We have a new game, and it went through many different possible ideations.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Are you doing this?
Yeah, we're playing Guess Goose.
That's right, baby. The best name ever.
So,
Guess Goose.
There were so many good names,
Yeah.
and you're looking up these names.
Yeah, we were spitballing names.
Some are you're like, well, another version of this game exists, and they call it this type of thing. And then Andy said, "What about Guess Goose?" I assumed as a
It
bit.
was a bit.
It was just a joke.
But you know what? Sometimes the best inventions are just
The worst invention.
So
the worst
We're playing-
inventions.
I came in after seeing Guess Goose. I was busy. I think I was in New York at the time, and the names were flowing around, and I was trying to catch up to this chat. And when I saw Guess Goose, I was like, nailed it.
Well, we didn't want to Al was reminding us we don't want to use a name for a segment that someone else might have, copywritten.
Right.
So I went with something I knew
Mm-hmm.
we could copyright if we wanted to. Guess Goose.
there
And look,
there will be no goose related things for this game. Just so
the
you know.
loser, the
Always the
last
goose?
place
Oh.
person
Okay.
is the goose.
There we go.
There, that's why we named it. Like
right.
Guess Goose.
So don't be the goose.
All right.
It is a guessing game.
I don't want to lose now.
No, because you don't want to.
I don't want to be a goose.
and we've
I wanna
got
be a
it.
beautiful swan.
You don't want to. Yeah, that'll be you. Here's how the game works. It's pretty simple. We're going to take turns answering or setting a line for a specific question. So it is a guessing game. So
Yes.
my first question that I'm gonna put out there is, what percentage of people have peed in public pools? Now there is a right answer.
The people were surveyed.
People were surveyed, and the question is, what percentage of people have peed in public pools?
In public pools.
Now, because I'm the one asking it, and we'll go around in a circle, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at it. I'm going to try to hit that percentage right on the mark. If I get within 5% either direction, I'm going to get 2 points.
Yep.
Nice.
You two are simply going to say higher or lower from what I say.
Okay.
And if I'm not that close, that's your chance to earn a point. So what percentage of people have peed in public pools?
Oh, this is fascinating.
Look, you're being surveyed, so you can lie. I'm going to say 10% of people.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
I'm going to say 10%
That
of
was the
people.
number in my head.
You wanted 10?
So you guys have to now say higher or lower as we play this spectacular game that's called Guess Goose.
Yes, Guess Goose.
So the amount of people who have peed in a public pool, I have not.
I definitely have.
You have peed in a public pool?
I had to have. Yeah.
I mean, there's kids.
Have you peed in a private pool?
No.
So you
No.
just haven't peed in
Yeah,
a pool.
I haven't.
Have you been tempted?
Of course.
Like
I mean,
maybe you feel like you're just in a beautiful river,
the most public of pools, the
ocean.
ocean
Oh,
has
that's
received bountiful amounts of my urine.
That's a blast. That is a blast. Give me a lake or an ocean.
I've had a hard time in the ocean before.
Oh, really?
Getting started.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Because your body's like,
I need the
don't
freedom.
do this.
I don't feel the
Don't do
freedom.
it.
Yeah.
But in a pool,
But don't you worry about your shorts.
No, they're getting washed the whole time, man.
and with saline water.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
The cleanest way to clean.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there you go.
That's why I also poop in my pants. No. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 10%. I like that
10%.
number.
I mean, there's just
Higher
so
or
many,
lower, Mike?
So many children are peeing in pools all the time.
Are they surveyed here?
No, but they grow up.
Okay.
But do they remember their P's?
I don't know. I'm going to go 10%. That's a very good guess. I'm going to say higher.
Okay.
Slightly higher.
So 10% would have been the number I went with. Obviously, I'm right on the border, but I do think it will be higher than
I think I'm
10%
going to hit
as
this
well.
one. I think I'm going to get the 2 points.
You definitely are getting 2
Al,
points.
what is the number?
The number is 66%.
What?
What?
What is wrong with people?
You filthy animals.
Don't
What are you?
pee in public pools? What?
That means 2/3 of the people around me are actively urinating. The next time I'm in a pool, that is what I
Yeah.
will be thinking.
Oh, remember that, everybody.
Andy, you get 0 points. You should get negative points. You were close.
I gave humanity some credit. You both get a point because you both went over, right?
Yeah.
But I bet you didn't think it was around 66%.
No.
I thought it was like 12.
I didn't think 6 times over.
I thought I was on. I thought I had gotten the 2 points.
I was
thought-
close to going under. And when he started to say 6, I thought he was finished at 6%.
What?
And then he said 66%.
I will never get in a public pool again
Yeah.
because based on that,
no, hold
2/3 of the water in that pool is pee. That's what the math
Wait.
means to me.
When is the last time you've been in a public pool?
Last summer,
For real?
a resort. That's a public pool.
Yeah.
I was in Hawaii,
Okay.
and I swam a lot in a pee.
Yes, you did. Wow, people are filthy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, Mike, it is your turn.
I'm going to jump in real quick. I think moving forward,
Not 6.6%, please.
no, 66%.
No.
The two people that are guessing over and under, let's write your answer down.
Just to
because
see.
as we get further, I don't want you gamifying the other
Gameplay,
person.
game.
Okay.
That'll be good.
I would have said 12. Let the record show.
Yeah, that works. All right, Mike, it is your turn to ask the question and guess.
All right. My question I am
Man,
being
I was the
posed
goose on that one.
is, what percentage of people have eaten a Hot Pocket in the past month?
In the past
Hot
month.
Pocket.
By the way, this game will be very fun in the future because we can
Yes.
put the questions out
Yeah,
To-
follow us on social media.
to
And
the
hey,
Spitwads, and we won't look. Al will have them
No.
secretly.
go to the Deucer Cam. I don't know if the Spitwads have been introduced to Matt, a.k.a. the Falcon, but the return of Spitballers on social media
That's the Falcon.
the Falcon is soaring through the clouds.
Yes.
So the
Give him
excitement that everyone shared, this is the guy handling it. So make sure you're following us on socials, which are
At Spitballers Pod, Instagram.com/SpitballersPod. It's Spitballers Pod
Okay.
everywhere but YouTube,
beautiful.
which is just Spitballers.
Yeah, so make sure you're following there if you want to get involved with some Guess Goose.
All right, so what percentage of people have eaten a Hot Pocket in the last month, Mike? You have
The
to
last
set the,
month
you have to
is
set the line.
the last month. I mean, how they have to be very popular with how much shelf space is given up to Hot Pockets in the grocery store in the freezer section. I'm going to set the line. The percentage of people who have eaten a Hot Pocket in the past month, I will go 28%.
Okay.
28%.
I pre-wrote down
Oh, did you?
my
Also, I had to
Over
go
under.
a little higher due to the disgusting nature of the previous answer. I would have said lower, but people are filthy
People
animals.
just eating Hot
eating
Pockets
Hot
and
Pockets.
peeing anywhere. All right, so over under, we both wrote one down.
we both wrote one down.
I went with under,
I did as well.
Okay.
and I again,
What percentage would you guess?
20%.
I'd say about 15.
Wow.
You guys are close. The correct answer was 18%.
Ah.
So Andy and Jason each get 1 point.
All
Mike
right.
gets nothing. There.
Okay.
So that's good. So
Wait, what? 17?
18.
18. 18%?
you were close, Mike.
I mean, that's
What
a
did you
lot
go with?
of-
25?
27.
Oh, okay.
But I artificially bumped it up because I thought people were so nasty.
Okay, well,
They did not survey the same people.
People can be nasty, but people could be fun. Let's find out how fun they are. My question is, what percentage of people take their Oreos apart before eating them?
So you get to set the line there.
I know the line. This is an easy line for me to set.
I bet.
It's 50.
I knew you were going to go 50.
It's 50%. Half the people do, half the people don't. That's what I believe.
You know, that is
Make you guys choose if it's most or minority.
That's so over or under. All right.
I've got my number.
I've got mine.
Okay, and we'll give our answer. And I want to survey this room here.
Sure. I went with over at 60%.
I'm going under, and I'm going down to 35.
Okay.
How many in this room you do? Like, not just
It's not every time.
I've taken into part.
That's the problem.
But I mean, I wish I knew whether this
I'm
question
about
was asking every
50-50
time.
myself.
Me too. So
Yeah.
that means I'm a yes.
How
which means
playful am I
I
that
think you're
day?
probably right. I'll bet it's like 65%. But I set the line at 50.
How many people in this room regularly take your Oreos apart?
I do not.
Nobody.
I don't.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, I think it's lower.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be.
All right. The correct percentage, Owl.
Jason getting 2 points here. The correct percentage was 46%.
Oh,
boom, bam.
Oh, but it's also under.
It is under.
Yeah.
So Mike gets a point. Jason gets 2.
Wow, 46.
50 just sounded right when you said it.
All right. So do we have an update on the score here? Who's tracking this?
Yeah,
I am.
yeah.
And Jason, you
You're at
have
4.
4 points. Mike has 2. Andy has 1.
Are we doubling the points for this final round?
We are not.
No, because one of us can score more.
And we are
'cause
doing
we asked the
6
question.
rounds, so we are halfway through.
Andy's
Oh,
trying-
I was
he's trying to
calling.
find
I
a
was
way
calling
back
like
in.
each of us going one round. Like
Okay,
I
then we're
went.
doing 2 rounds.
That's what I meant. That's what I said for the final round.
Okay,
it would be
gotcha.
fair to double the points.
Nah. It just
Yeah,
makes,
nah says in the
it makes-
lead.
It makes the
No,
first
it's just
round
how we do every
irrelevant.
other game. All right. Here's mine. What percentage of people watch Wheel of Fortune at least once a week?
Ooh.
And again, this show's been on forever.
I
So once a week, Wheel of Fortune. That's like what percentage of people are baby boomers?
it's
That's how I am
it's a good
interpreting
percent-
the question.
And you know what? I'm envious. I
Yeah.
love that show.
Yeah.
I have no what time. What's wheel time?
What?
Who's a wheel watcher here?
Oh, is that what they call them?
Yeah. Anybody know what time Wheel of Fortune?
I think if you pull this room,
what
it's going to
channel
be
is
over.
Wheel of
Yeah.
Fortune on?
I think the amount of people that watch Wheel of Fortune at least once a week is 30%.
Wow,
That's the line I'm going to put.
that's a lot of people.
I'm going to say 30% of people, just because, it might not be my sensibility,
All
but
right.
it's still on TV. So, and I know people watch like TV sitcoms still too. So,
All right, Jay, are you going under or
I'm going under.
you're going? I'm
I
going
went
under.
25.
I'm going 14.
Okay.
so you went under as well.
Yeah.
The
Go ahead.
the under did hit. The correct answer was 11.
Oh,
Good for you. Good for you people. We should not be
What do you
watching. Look,
That show's great.
the show's fine, but you got to have more to do with your life than regularly make sure every week.
Well,
you're-
9/10 of people do.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But-
what I'm saying. I'm congratulating the people.
So wait, are 10% of people like 70 to 80 years old?
Exactly right.
Okay.
Hold on. So, on average, how many nights a week do you watch a television program?
4? 3 or 4?
3 or 4 nights?
You have non-TV nights.
Yeah, we're just too busy. I would watch TV if I was at home, sure, but I feel like
And then on average of those 3 to 4 nights, about how long are you watching?
however long I could stay
8
up,
hours. Yeah.
brother.
But
yeah.
is it a couple hours?
I would say if we watch, yeah, it's probably 2 hours.
So what's wrong with sneaking a 30-minute episode of Wheel of Fortune in there?
Wheel's not that good. Man.
Oh,
It's not that good.
that's a great show.
It's a great show.
If
that
Mike
if
believed
happened,
it, he'd go higher than 30, and he
No.
didn't.
if it happened to be on, like if you're just
I don't watch it.
if
so-
I'm in the lobby of a dentist office and they
Yeah.
got Wheel of Fortune on, I'm happy it's on.
That's probably
I'll
most
have
of
a
the
good
views.
time. I'm not like seeking this out at home, being like, "Ooh, what should I watch? The new great show or Wheel of Fortune with 80,000-year-old Pat Sajak?"
All right, Mike, you are
Okay.
up.
So I have, what percentage of people prefer smooth peanut butter to crunchy peanut butter? This is an excellent question. This is an excellent question. Unfortunately, it's still from that first one, I know that there's monsters out there. who are preferring
66% peeing in the pool is
That's
that is
unbelievable.
they surveyed one family, and this family's got a thing that they do.
they have 8 children.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've got one black sheep of the family who doesn't.
right. All right, Mike, what is your number?
What
What percentage of people prefer smooth peanut butter to crunchy peanut butter?
I'm going to put some faith in humanity here. It has to be higher than 50%. Because
Is that your number?
No, I'm trying to figure out
Okay.
how high I want to go here because crunchy peanut butter is in fact so repulsive.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's so good.
It is-
It's better. It's just hard to spread.
no.
I like crunchy peanut butter, but I don't.
You prefer
I prefer
smooth?
the other.
All right. I'm going to go up to I will go 65%. 65% of people prefer smooth to crunchy.
Then I will take the over. I've got an 88%.
I'm at
prefer
the
smooth.
over 75%.
Oh, so you guys are way more on the smooth side.
Yeah, I think people prefer smooth.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a bandwagon thing.
All right. What's the answer?
The correct answer is 62%.
Booyah!
Mike with 2 points.
Ba-blam!
But both Andy and I get a point as well,
What?
right?
No.
No.
Do you know how the game works?
No.
This is my first time playing.
Your number was higher than the number that I said,
Yeah.
and the answer was lower.
Yeah.
Then
Wait,
the
what
number
did you say?
I said
68.
He said 65. The correct answer was 62.
Yeah.
Can
So
I
you
a
get
point?
0
Can I
points.
get a point still?
No.
sir.
Okay.
no,
fine.
but also that's double points, right? We just want to check
It would be
in.
more exciting if it was, but no, it's not.
Okay, so point
It's
update
guess,
before
guess,
the
grumpy.
final grumpy question.
We currently have a
I don't
tie.
have a lot of points.
No, I think Andy's going to goose this time, but currently we have Jason and Mike with 5, Andy with 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
double points would give me hope here, but I don't even want to be here. Jason, your turn.
if we doubled the points, you could only get 2 points.
Yeah, but I gave up of the previous 2 because I had no hope too.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, hey, Mike, we're not a goose.
Yeah. High five.
That's me.
All right. My final question. What percentage of people have flown kites in the past year?
The past year?
They've got a
Come on.
calendar year to have flown a kite.
I mean, I got a number. I can't wait to hear Jason's line.
I wish
What
I
is
knew
this?
what
Let's
city this was. I mean, it genuinely is like,
kite.
if you were to ask this question in San Francisco where there's wind versus if they ask this question here, like that the
be lower.
vast majority of time you can't fly a kite. There's just not enough wind.
Does
Unless you start playing pickleball.
does the
then-
wind inspire
Yes.
you
To go fly a kite?
to fly the kite?
Well, it certainly helps, yeah. You're not flying a
But
kite
like,
just
is that
on a
what
breezeless
that,
day.
Is that the spark that says, "Let me go get a kite"?
I have thought that before. I've genuinely been out and be like, it's so windy. You could fly a kite. Like, we should fly kites.
Did we start doing that because wind ruins so many things? You're like, there's nothing we can do except for go fly a kite.
I'm not sure flying a kite is less fun as an adult, but it's far less appropriate.
If you see like a 40-year-old man just flying a kite, it's like, what is
I mean, you
happening?
feel like
Is
where's
that your Batman kite? Up
It's
there?
like
there better be a key at
Yeah,
the end of that, and you better be in a storm.
I've got my number. What's your line, Jay?
Oh man, this is a hard one. What percentage of people have flown a kite?
People peeing in pools, flying kites.
I'm gonna go
What do they do?
I'm gonna go 18%.
Ooh, 18.
18%, I think, have flown.
In the last year, no.
That, I think that's a good line.
Did you write yours?
I didn't write. I'm going to go. Okay, I got mine.
I
now,
mean,
for the record,
I'm the goose.
I would assume we're 0 for 6 in this building of have you flown a kite in the
Of
last
course, which is
Correct.
why my number is 5%. I'm under at 5%.
I'm going under. I was at 9%.
Okay.
Mike is the closest. The correct answer was 8%.
Man, I'm so good at this game.
So Mike
I'm
is
the
the
winner.
but I'm not the loser.
No.
I'm the goose, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I get for naming the game. That stupid name.
Yes, Andy.
All right. Well, that was that
That
was
game is fun.
that was a good time. We'll go ahead and take another break. Come back with the draft.
The Spitballers Draft.
All right, we are drafting items for an alien time capsules. So, Mike, we're all going to pick 4 items to put into a time capsule, things we want to leave behind, I guess of civilization or whatever you want, so that the aliens can find it and get something out of it, I assume.
I don't like going first here.
You set the tone for the
because
draft.
I don't. Yeah, I'm
You
setting
set the tone for what we're including.
and I don't know which direction I want to go.
Yeah. You going to have a little fun with these aliens? Or
Yeah.
are you gonna try to help humanity out? Or
And I'm not a very helpful person.
So I'm going to leave a nuke.
Well, yeah, something like that. No, but so I thought it would be funny if you left like an intergalactic treasure map that the aliens come down and you're like, they're like, what? There's some treasure.
You're trolling them?
Yes.
There's nothing on that planet?
Yeah, I put a big mark on Jupiter that says there's treasure.
Come on.
And you should go get it.
An intergalactic so they have to go to another planet
Yes.
and find nothing?
Yeah. But they will be looking for it forever.
Oh, they'll know what humans are like. I guess that teaches them
Oh,
pretty well.
Wow.
Right, tone set.
Well, I guess that's off my list. Darn. Okay.
So Mike's starting the troll of the aliens.
I had a slightly different approach.
Okay.
Which
now
way
you're
do I want to
rethinking
go?
it.
Now I'm rethinking the order of which I'm taking these. I think I'm going to give them a little help because
Yeah.
first they arrived and they got mistreated by you.
Well, they're already gone.
Well, they're going to come back for the rest.
Man.
They
They're gonna
circle-
come
they
back for the
circled
rest
back.
of it. And so I'm going to give them something nice. I'm going to give them something to understand humanity. And like Andy said, this could be a million years from now. So I'm going to give them a Twinkie because I know it'll still be good. No matter when they arrive, it'll be delicious.
Oh, my God.
And they will say, these humans knew what they were doing. I like them. You got any more of them Twinkies?
So we've got,
I'm sorry. They would say, you got
yeah.
You got any more of these Twinkies? That's the actual
Space
alien.
Elvis?
This is Space Elvis. You got any more of them
Fremulon 5. Thank you very
Twinkies
much.
from the Earth?
I can't even look at Jason. His lips.
It is. It's very curled.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a fake intergalactic treasure map, and Jason left him a
Delicious.
Twinkie.
Mm-hmm. I'll do a box of Twinkies.
Oh, that's kind of you.
Like that's just
Yeah.
that's a troll of trolls if you just leave
But
one.
in millions of years, isn't the box and the wrapping gum, but the Twinkie's still there, right?
Twinkie's fine.
It's airtight in there.
Okay. Well, great. Now I know which way the draft is going.
You do you, brother.
Doesn't necessarily match my list. I will leave them a sample of my DNA
Yeah, nice.
to
Nice. That's a
understand
good answer.
peak humanity.
Okay.
And who knows what they can do with that
Yeah,
thing?
you're wanting them to
I mean,
somehow
I don't know that my legacy could live on.
grow you again.
And again, I'm looking to the future of, I don't know, I guess this would be all species intergalactic enjoyment, joy,
Sure.
happiness, laughter. I'm leaving them an iPod with some Spitballers episodes,
Oh,
baby.
That's nice. That's nice. That will I mean, if you just think about how much we've learned on today's episode,
In every episode.
and we've got hundreds of episodes, by the time the aliens arrive, we will have probably done 10,000 of these episodes
Right.
in our robot
Most-
bodies.
Yeah, most of the learning of the world.
Right. So that is a brilliant pick. Also, tell your friends about the Spitballers podcast and talk about it with them.
And they don't have to be human. Tell all your friends.
Tell me all about it. All right. The pod needs to be obviously large enough to hold all of this stuff because, you know, this isn't like a little thermos-sized
Right.
No,
thing.
it's as big as you want.
Big as I want. Well, I want them to experience what is great about humanity as well. This is why I'm leaving a Twinkie. But I think one of the best things from us as a race, what makes us special, is not the math that we can understand, but the art that we can understand. I'm going to leave them a vinyl record player with a collection, an assortment of records spanning all genres but country.
Oh,
nice.
And I will
Nice.
delete that
from existence.
from the annals of history of humanity, and they will say they had good music.
Yes. They will not know that we had.
They will not know, we will delete that.
Okay. All right.
You know,
That's brutal.
When you got cancer, you cut cancer out. And that's country. So
All right, you just gave me a new idea.
All
there
right.
we go. All right.
Okay, so I'm on the clock. I have 2 picks. The first one that I am going to leave them, of course, with the incredible treasure map. It will be a big red button that says, "Don't push."
Oh, man. You know they're pushing that
Mike
button.
is trolling these aliens hard.
I love
Can
it.
you imagine if we went to a planet and there's a button? It's like,
What would you
"Don't push
do?
this button."
If we could read it and it clearly
Yeah.
said, don't push, what would we do as a culture?
We would not push it for a while.
Yeah, but how long before we as a people would revolt? The whole planet would
All
end
the
up going into
presidents would-
civil war over we've got to push that button.
Somebody would run for president just saying, "I'm the candidate that will push the button."
Yes. Yes.
we
That's-
need to know what will happen, and I will do it
And
personally.
I hope the thousands of years after the millions of years of finding the button, once the alien civilization finally chooses to push the button, what happens, Mike?
Nothing.
Real, it's just
Nothing happens.
Just nothing.
Yeah.
Not
And then-
even like a
And then
fart
they'll
noise.
They'll just keep pushing it and be like, "Oh, I thought something would happen.
Batteries must be
It
out.
said don't push."
Let's go get that treasure.
Okay. I can't wait for your next pick, Mike.
Well, just to really sell the joke, you have to have something that's actually useful.
Okay.
So this one is not as funny, but I feel like it's sort of along the lines with Andy's leaving his DNA. I put in some human anatomy books, so
Oh.
they can actually understand what
Like all the parts.
Yeah, what did humans look like? How did our bodies function? Are we similar?
Okay.
So,
So you're actually being kind here.
a little bit,
A little bit.
but because it really sells the joke.
But you're not going to – it's not like a book where the anatomy, but all the names of everything have been changed.
No.
Legs are feet, feet are legs.
No.
We don't talk about pinkies. All right. So it's back to me?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I know this next pick because I wanted, I want to celebrate humanity. I've done that with music. I've done that with our culinary arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
no, he
celebrated
Yeah.
music.
The good stuff.
I don't want to shame us. So I'm going to do the same with more art, with the cinematic universe. And I wanted to not inundate them with too much. I
Right.
wanted to pick one movie.
Wow.
I want to leave them one movie.
I know.
One movie
Yeah.
expresses humanity.
One movie expresses and celebrates the human condition and the life from basically almost birth to death.
Okay.
I'm leaving him Forrest Gump. I'm leaving him Forrest Gump.
What?
Yeah, baby.
You just undermined the entire thing. I have a copy of Braveheart on my list, and I was positive that's what you were going to leave
Oh,
him.
man.
Look, Braveheart's too good. Braveheart is an unbelievable love
Look,
story.
I love Forrest, but maybe he's not like a perfect representation of everybody on planet Earth.
There's a lot of
he's
history.
He's not a smart man, but he has a wonderful
You
journey
Gump?
You left him a copy of Forrest Gump.
over, and you get to see a lot of decades through that. So
Yeah.
I think it's the right call.
Yeah, man.
I think if you can leave the aliens one movie, it's got to be Forrest Gump.
Wow. Okay. I'm leaving him a movie as well.
The theme is fantastic.
I'm gonna leave him a movie.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave him a copy of Ridley Scott's Aliens. All right.
This is what we think
This
of
is
you,
what we thought you were gonna be
you
like.
monsters.
And then because I take offense to the fact you're omitting country music, which look,
Oh,
I'm
don't
not.
put.
I'm not a
What, are you
huge.
gonna put a Prius in here?
I'm putting the manual on how to make a Prius. That's
No, you're
exactly what I'm doing.
No, you are not.
Humanity's going to know how to make one car, and it's in your face.
What? I am so happy I am dead a million years ago.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
You were going to put a Prius.
The instruction manual for a Prius. I'm fighting you.
The only thing they will use that for, because they are clearly intelligent beings.
Yeah, they got to Earth.
They got to Earth. They don't need the manual to make the worst thing ever. They are like, oh, good, we can use this for fuel, and I will burn this man.
I want them
Andy,
to think that you
have to title
drove them, because all humans drove them.
You have to title it, Andy. Jason Moore's Guide.
Jason Moore's Guide to Building My Favorite Car.
Oh, my gosh. This is the rudest,
so
meanest
stupid.
thing
To give a carving country out of our art.
ever done. You just ruined humanity to these aliens.
Okay. Was that?
That is a good idea, to leave a picture of Jason, but just tell him different stuff about him. All right,
you're
that's
back
it
up?
for me. Yeah.
Oh, I am back up. Okay. In that case, I've got one last choice to make.
Jason Moore's Guide.
Jason does not have a pick.
I-
He is frantically.
After
got-
Forrest
so-
Gump, what else is there?
I've got other picks. The problem is they're all legitimate. Good, like your anatomy book.
Well, it's good to have a mixture.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to stick with my theme of art and celebrating humanity.
Okay.
We've got film. We've got audio, music.
Yes.
We have the culinary arts of Twinkie, of Hostess. The one thing that I feel like is missing is our literature.
Of course.
I'm going to leave them Harry Potter. Okay, the whole series, front to back. I'm including the Cursed Child. Like, we're doing the whole thing. And
All right, the illustrated version or just the text?
No. The illustrated version is beautiful, but it's not a good read. It's not a good book.
It's 'cause it's too large?
You're
saying
not-
physically-
it's
It's the exact same
cumbersome.
book.
No,
It's the same read.
No. It's not. It is not. You don't. It doesn't feel the same. You don't experience it the same. I've tried. I bought them. I went to
I got
read
them
one.
too. They're nice.
You've read the whole book in one of those. No. They're a beautiful coffee table book. But if you wanted to read Harry Potter, I promise you got both. You start on whichever one you want. I know which one you're going to finish with.
It's too big.
So,
How many times have you read the books?
I think 3 times through the
Okay.
whole series.
When was the last time you did?
Oh gosh, it's been a long time
Okay.
now. Probably a decade.
Shakespeare be darned. They're getting
Right? No, I want.
they're getting rowdy.
Harry Potter and magic.
We're going with the best of humanity.
Okay.
Forrest Gump, Twinkies, non-country music, and Harry Potter.
All right.
Non-country music. All right, Mike, you have one
All
pick
right.
left.
So I think with the last pick, you got to leave the aliens access to some treasures.
Not the fake treasures that you sent them on.
The problem is if I accumulated the treasures, I would then keep them. But I could leave them something that's almost as good as treasures. It's an IOU.
Oh, baby.
It's just as good as cash.
Just as good. You
You
might want to
might
hang on to that one. Oh, yeah. Yes, Mike.
IOU.
Yes, Mike. Oh,
These poor
that's
aliens,
good.
man.
That's good.
All right, so
It's
I don't
just-
think we did a lot to help.
Well, you two didn't. I celebrated our culture.
Forrest Gump, non-country music, Harry Potter, and a box of Twinkies.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding.
sending
I'd
them-
want to open that box.
They've got my DNA. They got an iPod with this podcast. They've got Aliens on DVD.
I like it's on DVD.
Yes.
You can't even go Blu-ray.
No.
It's on Betamax.
No, you don't want to put that on Blu-ray. The resolution, it can't
It's too
upscale.
much?
Can't upscale.
Oh,
And then
okay, yeah, fair.
Jason Moore's Guide on How to Build a Prius. Instruction manual.
And
And Mike's got fake intergalactic treasure map, big red button that says don't push, human anatomy books tossed in, like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe he does care for us. And then an IOU. What is that for, a space box or something?
Yeah, there's gonna be a few in there.
There you go. There's a lot of different ideas, but those are the most helpful.
What did we learn today?
I mean,
we all
come
know
on.
what we learned.
We
Let's
all-
just share it.
Yeah, we all learned that people are pee monsters.
We're monsters.
Don't pee in public.
66%.
That means someone in this room is
And you
lying.
know that somewhere lying about.
That means 2/3 of this table pees in the pool.
This table is not like that.
Hold it.
I'm going to try it out.
Thanks for
Goodbye.
listening to the Spitballers podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.